Alright, so we made it to the hair salon place, and I actually want to get this hair redone into a new style. I want to try something new. He's the guy that always designed the hair. Ming right there. Alright, he's from Vietnam. But he's amazing in his work, and I'll show you guys how I look in a bit. Yo! Full energy, man! Hello guys, and welcome to another video. I hope you guys are having a great day. Do me a quick favor, smash the thumbs up button before we jump into the topic of this video. I want to show you guys today what I eat pre-workout and post-workout and kind of have like a snack. All of these are high protein food, which is good for building some gains. At the same time, you can even burn fat a bit. Coming to the topic about food, like you can have any kind of food. You can have more carbohydrates, you can have more fats, more protein. Sorry about that, that was a bit creepy. So like I was saying, like you could have anything that you want. But what kind of food is the best? Well, personally, I like to go with something a lot more simple. If I have time, I like to make eggs. And this eggs right here is a scrambled egg. I got 2 whole eggs and 6 egg whites, and then I got a bit of cabbage right there that I just cooked. I like to eat lower carbohydrates for my first meal or before training because I like to leave my carbohydrates for the later meal. So if I'm not having eggs, I'll be having some banana. Now I'll probably have about 2 bananas before training. This is because I'm a pretty big guy. If you're someone who's just starting out, you can just try with 1 banana. They are fast sugar, they break down your body fast. At the same time, they're high in potassium, which is good for the body. It gives you that extra pump in the gym. If I have time, I'll go with the eggs, push my carbohydrates after my training. But if I don't have time and I'm kind of rushing, I always go for banana because banana are good. That took me about 5 minutes. We are done with our pre-workout food. Now, one of the questions that I get most of the time is how long should I kind of pace myself before I hit the gym? It really depends on the food that you eat as well, because like I said, if you ate like a banana, it breaks down into your body faster. So that one I take about 30 minutes. But if I'm having like whole food like eggs, veggies, a bit more volume in this, I'll take an hour, and I think that's a good time for you guys to try. Now, second question I think most people would be questioning is how much protein should you take? I like to eat about at least 30 grams of protein before my training. I think 30 grams of protein is just a good amount. It's not a lot, it's not too little. I like to leave a big chunk of my food after training. So it's kind of like a reward system that you give to yourself.
Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're wrong.
Alright guys, we made it back at home. Long and tiring day, so I want to show you guys what I'm having as a post-workout meal. A lot of people are not sure whether they can eat out and all, and I feel that this is a great way to debunk that, because for me, I eat this almost every single day. And one of the things that I preach in fitness is that I must first enjoy it, and second thing, it has to be convenient. Not everyone has that pleasure of time where they could just enjoy and cook their food all the time. So I feel that if I need to eat out, I'm just gonna go and eat out. And the choices of food that I pick is almost the same every single time. So I just want to show you guys how I do it in Malaysia. This is my way. I got rice, tons of rice after training. I want my carbohydrates. I got my potatoes. Potatoes are very filling, and we got a lot of chicken here. They call it the kung pao chicken. Chicken breast cut into smaller pieces. One thing that I don't really like is that it is high in sodium. But you know, when you don't have the luxury of time, it is a great choice to eat this. As you guys can see, compared to the egg, I didn't have any carbs there, but for this, and after an intense training, this is the meal to go to. The classic protein and oats. Alright, so I finished half of it already and it is so delicious. First thing I want to say is that protein and oats is more like a snack to me because it's not really a meal that fulfill a satisfaction in me. I know the macronutrients in this meal alone is really high and it's really good. And so most of the time I just do it because it's good for my body. You know, it gets the job done and it is actually really convenient. It's always good to have something rather than nothing, and so protein and oats is always my favorite to go to. All these are not relative to whether you're on a bulk or you're on a cut. So what you guys saw throughout the meals is all about controlling the volume of the food. Example, if I was on a cut, I probably wouldn't put the peanut butter in it. But if I was on a bulk, I would put in the peanut butter because that's my goal. I want to consume as much calories. The only way to really bulk up more muscle is to be on a caloric surplus, and the only way to lose fat or to lose weight is to be on a caloric deficit, which means eating a lot more lesser. So what I showed you guys is just my preference of what I like to eat, and I keep it simple because if it works, it works. I've tried many things in my years, having rice before training and having only just protein, generally meat after my workout, and I have to find that sweet spot of what works well for me, because at the end of the day, fitness is all about sustaining and growing and of course enjoying the process. And if you don't enjoy any of the process, it's really hard for you to maintain and sustain the lifestyle, right? So that is how I like to do it, and these are my preferred food choices. Now I'm offering online coaching for those who want to hire a coach. Check the link down below. Lastly, a shout out to Team Drink for their awesome clothing brand. You guys can use my code AlexG for discount. Other than that, I just want to thank you guys for watching the video. Thank you so much for supporting as always, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Peace out.